So I found 5 of the easiest side hustles that you can do on the side to make some extra income on top of your full-time job. Some of these side hustles, you actually don't even need to do anything and you'll just earn passive income on the side. And if you don't believe me, then you're just gonna have to watch the video. All of the methods that we're gonna be talking about today will be a great complement to your full-time job to enable you to earn some extra money on the side. And with inflation going out of control and with the price of everyday goods constantly increasing, who doesn't need some extra money? I've personally done several of these side hustles myself, so I do know for a fact that they do work and are a great way to make some extra money on the side. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So the first side hustle on the list today is participating in the Ipsos Iris research panel. Now, the best thing about this side hustle is that it's completely passive, meaning you actually don't need to do anything in order to make money with this side hustle. The Ipsos Iris research panel has been set up in conjunction with the Interactive Advertising Bureau of Australia in order to gain insights into how those aged 14 and above use the internet. There are currently thousands of participants all over Australia participating in this research panel, allowing Ipsos to measure what websites they visit and what apps they use on a daily basis. Essentially, what you'll need to do is install software on your devices, and this software will essentially monitor what apps and websites you visit in the background in a safe and secure way. The actual data within the apps that you access won't be shared with Ipsos, so things like messages that you send to your friends and family and your bank details in your bank apps won't actually be shared, so you can rest assured that this is perfectly secure and safe. Ipsos offers a tiered approach to rewards. So long as you continue to remain on the panel and providing your data, they will continue to pay you on a monthly basis. You'll receive a one-time sign-up bonus of $20 when you've successfully installed the software into all of your main devices. And then on an ongoing basis, you'll receive a monthly bonus depending on how many devices you have signed up to the research panel. If you have one device sign up, you'll receive $15 per month on an ongoing basis. If you have 2 devices, you get $25 a month, and if you have 3 devices, you get $30 a month. In total, you can receive up to $380 passively every single year, so long as you remain on the program. Now, to get started, you'll want to go to the Iris panel website, which I'll leave a link to in the description box down below. You'll click on the Join Now button, and then you'll need to answer a series of questions to determine your eligibility to participate in the research panel. Once you're deemed eligible, you'll receive emails directly from Ipsos providing you with instructions on how to install the software onto your devices. And once you've successfully installed the software on all your devices, that's it. That's all you have to do. Just keep the apps running in the background and go about your everyday as you normally would. Now, we all know that you aren't going to get rich by doing online surveys, but that doesn't mean that you can't earn some great extra money on the side by doing them. And Octopus Group is currently the highest paying survey website in Australia, which is a perfect side hustle to complement your full-time job. Octopus Group on average pays between 80 to 400% higher than any other survey website in Australia. In fact, you could earn up to $16.80 per hour when doing surveys with Octopus Group. Once you've signed up with Octopus Group and set up your profile, you'll receive emails from Octopus Group outlining the surveys that you can take, which highlights how much you'll be paid and the total time estimate it'll take to complete as well. You'll then just have to complete the survey, and then once you're done, the money will be instantly available in your account immediately. This is the perfect website to use to earn some extra money during your free time at lunch or to and from the commute to work. Now, members can redeem their cash via one of 2 methods. The first method is to withdraw it for cold hard cash. And to do this, you'll need to firstly accumulate a minimum of $20 before you can make a withdrawal. The second method is via gift cards, and to make your money go even further, Octopus Group are offering them at a discount. So if you redeem a $20 gift card, you only need to pay $19.20. So there's some little added benefit to redeem gift cards through Octopus Group. Now, to get started, click on the link down in the description box down below and then sign up so you can get started earning some extra money by doing surveys online. Now, users have reported earning anywhere from $50 to $100 per month. However, top earners have reported upwards of $2,000 per year. Now, that's definitely not bad for a side hustle that has such low barriers to entry and something they can do whenever you want in your own free time where you have great flexibility. The next side hustle on the list today is a website called rev.com, and this is an online marketplace for remote work consisting of transcription services, captioning, subtitles, and translation services. Clients upload audio and video files to the site, which will then be sent to the freelancers for transcribing, captioning, and translating. Basically, the way it works is that you sign up to the website as a freelancer at rev.com/freelancers. You'll then go to this form and from here, fill out your information, choose what position you're interested in, and then hit next. Then you'll be shown this page which will show you how much on average you can earn with Rev, and obviously the more often you use Rev, the more money you can earn. So if you're keen to take Rev seriously, you could be earning upwards of $180 per week. However, it is important to note that you can't expect to immediately start making that when you join Rev right off the bat. Rev is designed in such a way that it will slowly give you access to more jobs depending on the quality of your work and the longer that you've been on the platform. So when you start initially, you should expect to make between $50 to $100 per week. However, that should progressively increase the longer you stay on the platform. Freelancers on Rev who have been on the platform for a significant amount of time have reported of earning upwards of $200 to $300 per week on the platform. Overall, whilst this side hustle isn't the best on the list, it has low barriers of entry, meaning anyone can do it, and there's also great flexibility because there aren't designated hours in terms of when you need to actually be transcribing those audio files. So thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic, this has changed the way that people work around the world forever. And this means that for a lot of people now, you're now working from home multiple days a week. And this means that you might have a spare car lying around in your garage that you're not using anymore. Websites like Uber Car Share, which used to be known as Car Next Door, will allow you to turn your car into a full-time passive income stream by allowing you to rent your car out to people who are looking for short-term car rentals. To get started with Uber Car Share, you can either go directly to the website at ubercarshare.com, or you can also download the app on your phone. On the website, you'll just need to click on the Rent Your Car button and then sign up. From here, you'll just have to go through the application process where Uber Car Share will ask you various questions about your car, your make, your model, features of your car, etc. You'll also be able to set up the rates at which you'll be able to rent your car out for both the fixed fee rate and also the variable rate, which is based on the distance that is driven in your car to take into account the fuel costs. Process on the mobile phone is exactly the same on the website, so you can go via both means. Now, it is worth mentioning that Uber Car Share won't let you rent out a car that's older than 2001, meaning you won't be able to rent out your 1999 Camry that's been sitting in your driveway for 10 years. But your 2005 Honda Civic can qualify as long as it is in a reasonable condition. A few scratches and marks are totally fine, but it has to be roadworthy certified in order to be able to be put on the Uber Car Share platform. The car also does have to have a power rating of below 200 kilowatts, and Uber Car Share also even has a list of makes and models that are ineligible for sharing. Most of these are sports models or cars with higher horsepower, which makes sense because you wouldn't want someone hiring a car and then going on a joyride hooning around in the streets trying to reenact scenes from the Fast and Furious. Now, in terms of how much money you can make, Uber Car Share have actually provided a guide as to how much money you can expect to make depending on how many cars and how frequently you rent out your car. If you're just casually sharing your car, meaning you're still going to need to use the car on an ongoing basis, so it won't be available all the time for rent, you can expect to make around about $3,004 per year. However, if your plan is to have this car dedicated to being rented out, then this bumps it up to around about $7,000 per year. Obviously, the more cars you rent out as well will mean that you make more money as well. Now, the next side hustle on the list will also involve your car. However, this time you'll be the one driving around in it. And no, I'm not talking about being an Uber driver. Instead, I'm going to be talking about being an Amazon Flex driver. Amazon Flex is where you use your card to deliver people's Amazon packages to people in your city. If you've ever ordered something off Amazon Prime and you've had it delivered on the weekend or outside of business hours, then it was most likely an Amazon Flex driver who delivered it to you. And whilst this side hustle isn't something that you can do from the comfort of your own home, it is something that has great flexibility, meaning you can choose the hours that you want to work. It is important to note, however, that Amazon Flex works in blocks of time, anywhere between 4 to 8 hours. So this means that you do need to have at least 4 hours to dedicate towards doing this side hustle at any given time. How it works is that you'll essentially be given a set of packages that you'll need to deliver within that allotted amount of time. Now, this does act a little bit like a double-edged sword, because if you finish all of your packages before the 4 hours, you'll get paid for that 4 hours, even though you might have only used 3 hours. However, on the flip side, if you spent 5 hours delivering all those packages within that 4-hour window, you won't be compensated for the extra time that you spent delivering those packages. Now, when you compare being an Amazon Flex driver to, let's say, an Uber driver, one of the great things is that you don't have to deal with annoying passengers and drunk passengers, and you can just go about your day by yourself and listen to a podcast or music while you're delivering your packages. Now, in order to be an Amazon Flex driver in Australia, you'll need to live in a region that Amazon Flex operates in and also have a valid driver's license. Luckily, Amazon has locations in pretty much all major cities, but you will need to take note of the pickup locations in each city. Certain cities only have one pickup location, so if you live over an hour away to that location, it might not be very convenient for you due to the extra commute that you need to make. What vehicle type you have will also determine how much at a minimum you can be earning with Amazon Flex. If you have a sedan, you can earn upwards of $114 per 4-hour block, and if you drive a larger cargo van, you can earn nearly double that over an 8-hour block. How much you earn with Amazon Flex really depends on how many blocks of deliveries you do over a period of time. However, on average, people have reported earning upwards of $500 to $1,000 just doing it on the weekend alone. And those are the 5 side hustles that I had for you in this video. Hopefully you found them useful, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and as always guys, I will see you guys in the next video.